Well, guys, what a WrestleMania that was, and what a universe mode that was, man. That was crazy. Let's go to a quick rundown of WrestleMania. Basically, I think every championship changed hands besides the WWE Championship. We had the Million Dollar Man, Ted DiBiase, win the Million Dollar Championship and leave and basically retire with the belt. The belt's not coming back. I'll get to that in a little bit. We had Jericho become the United States Champion. We had Shawn Michaels become the Intercontinental Champion. We had Viper win the SmackDown Championship, so she has all three championships. So that's like cool, I guess. I guess she's probably gonna unify them. And Bobby Roode won the WWE Championship, the Universal Championship, off of Ric Flair. That was probably the thing I've been planning for the longest time, and I'm happy it worked that way. I mean, I don't know. I don't like to play the actual pay-per-views that much because I like to see where I like to improv it in a way. I like to just see, because if I just made everyone champion that I'd want, the series would be probably way less fun. A lot of these matches, like, I want either person to win. Like, if Ric Flair won, good. If Bobby Roode won, awesome. I wanted Bobby Roode to win. I'm happy he did. But, you know, if Ric Flair won, I just would have been the champion. I don't know. So yeah, there's not gonna be any matches, so I'm sorry. There's gonna be a quick little like look down of everything, and we're gonna do some final stuff. We're gonna go down like stats and all that shit. Mainly because I didn't want to do this at the end of the last episode, and I want to kind of wrap the show up because of the news. The news being is that WWE 2K20 will be my last full-fledged universe mode. Basically meaning that I will probably do universe modes after 2K20, but for the most part, you're not gonna get a guaranteed full Let's Play. This game, it really hit me. I did not really want to do more, but the only reason you're getting this, really, is because, well, I was so close. I filmed most of the series, minus maybe, like, the last fifth, by the end of December. So I filmed 30 episodes, including this one, in the span of 8 months, while the first 115 episodes were in 2 months. So put that into perspective and you'll notice that I'm kind of just dragging on. I had to do the last several of them in a row, and I wasn't even really there. I watched some of the matches, but I was like just doing other shit while I had the matches playing in the background, just because I want to get the shit over with. I think I've recorded like 10 episodes in like 2 days, and it's a little tiring. And imagine if I commentated all that, I would have been bored as fuck. So yeah. 2K20 just will be the last full one. So, if say in 2K21, if they do a rehash or they do a brand new universe mode, like they make it amazing, then yeah, maybe you'll get universe mode 2K20 all the way around from start to Mania, like usual. But unless they don't, and I assume they won't, 2K20 will be the last full-fledged me. So I'm gonna do like snippets. Maybe I'll do a few months. Maybe I'll do a third of the whole year, and then I'll end it. Make a big bash. Instead of WrestleMania, I'll get like some weird equivalent where everything's wrapped up. But it all depends really how I feel. Also, 2K20 will have one show only, mainly because I don't want to do 145 episodes. It just takes too long. If I do everything basically one episode a week and add a couple supercard shows throughout the year that basically are bigger than Raw but not bigger than pay-per-view, I could probably get the show done in around 70 to 85-ish episodes, and I could probably do that within 4 to 5 months of the game's release. Also, 2K20, I'm kind of going, I don't have a script or anything. I probably should have jotted some notes, but it will be a full-fledged sequel for the most part to 2K19's universe mode. So I've seen YouTubers do it. I'm like, that's cool. Usually what I do is I just do a quick like reset after the next year, but 2K20 will be different. The champions at the end of WrestleMania will be the champions at start of 2K20 instead of the typical let's have this little thing to see who's going to become the first champion of the series. However, with that said, a lot of the champions are CAWs, so I can't do it right away, which kind of sucks. The YouTube game is you have to basically hoard up uploads. It's really helpful, you know, to upload as much as you can within the first 10 to 14 days of a video game's launch, and Universe Mode is no exception. However, with that said, these CAWs are not made by me. They're made by my friends, Josh, Gavin, and Billy, and John Cameron, and Jimmy Dunn are all made by themselves, basically. Okay, Jimmy Dunn is made by Josh Gavin, but everyone else makes their own cause, and they like to play the game first. So a lot of them are not going to be at the beginning of the series unless Billy's the most important, and me too, because Billy's the champion. So I really have to wait on Billy to make the car until I can use him. And I also need to upload the universe mode as quickly as possible, really. So if Billy is gone for like the first 10 or so episodes of the series, it's because Billy hasn't been made yet. And also Ryswag too. It takes me several hours to completely make a car. Luckily though, I could basically, I'm not gonna really make much more edits to Ryswag than necessary. I might change his eye color, but everything else will roughly be the same along with movesets. So I just have to basically take a lot of fucking pictures and then hopefully hope that the game doesn't change much with the movesets, and then I'll just quickly like copy and paste them from game to game. We gotta wait for Billy though. Josh Gavin and Jimmy Dunn could, wait for whenever the fuck. I need the Viper car, but that I'm not gonna make a Viper car, so it really all depends on when someone makes her. So she might just be gone for a while. Let's move on to the next show, which I'm not going to do, because I'm not doing a Season 2. I actually did a Season 2 of 2K18 Universe Mode, but it was too late to upload it by the time I was done with everything else that I needed uploaded. So I never uploaded it. So it might come up one day, I maybe may put them all in one, but let's just do a quick ranking thing. Also, the Hardys just entirely missed Mania, and I did not mean to do that, really. So these are the top people of each roster. Viper's number 6. Oh no, how did she drop when she like won all 3 championships in like the span of a month? I don't know how Matt Hardy and Triple H is so high. Charlotte wasn't even used. I forgot to use her too. She was supposed to be on I forget though if she turned on Bobby Roode or was it Charlotte? I mean Bobby Roode or Ric Flair, so oh well. On the bottom we got Kurt Hawkins and Paul Heyman and all that shit. And on SmackDown, so she's number 2 here, Rollins number 3, Billy number 4, all this shit. Messiah somehow is number 10. I don't know how it's possible either. Paul Heyman's on both shows, what the fuck? So yeah, I'm probably gonna have like instead of like a roster, 2 rosters with 30 each, I'm probably gonna have 1 roster with about 40 people on it. And we'll see how the universe mode, uses that to its advantage. However, there's a possibility that it probably won't use half the roster, so we'll see. So these are champions. We got $1 Million Championship. We got The Miz, and then we got Jericho winning, and then Michael Myers winning, and then Jimmy Dunn winning. And then Shane McMahon won. I don't know why it doesn't include him on that thing, but yeah. And then Ted DiBiase won. I'm happy he won. I wanted him to, but either one really could have won. And he's he's a long-term champion, and it continues. Let's see. Stone Cold was not he was champion in real life. So Jericho, Michael Myers, Shane McMahon held it for 19 days. Oh shit. Viper has been champion for 13 days. Oh, we gotta check. Oh, it doesn't show the other thing. Oh, because it's NXT. It's not on a show anymore. Okay, so it's not gonna show us. Well, then let's just do a quick rundown, I guess. Charlotte Flair won it, I believe. Bayley, Bertha Faye, Renee Young, Dana Brooke. Look at this shit, AJ Styles. It doesn't show all of them though. I think it shows like the last 10. But usually a title doesn't change that much anyway. We got AJ Styles, we got Jericho, then we got him losing to Edge, then AJ Styles wins, then Edge wins again, then Bill Thorne wins, then Randy Orton wins, then Bill Thorne wins, then Seth Rollins wins, then Bill Thorne wins, and Bill Thorne I think has been the champion for a while now. I don't know exactly when he won the championship, but he's basically had it for months at this point. Yeah, 177 days, and that will resume in 2K19 and 2K20. So, yeah. Rollins, Ambrose, Balor, Matt Hardy, Braun Strowman, Adam Cole, Drew McIntyre, Daniel Bryan. Viper, I don't know how she won it. That was a glitch. And then they just vacated. The game just was like, oh fuck, we fucked up, and they vacated the belt. I don't know how that happened because I don't think I've ever had Daniel Bryan lose the belt unless it was on like a random Raw and I just missed it or some shit like that. See, now Viper is an official Intercontinental Champion somehow, and she only held it for 7 days until the game was mixed up. So let's see, any like noteworthy champion changes? Not really. Daniel Bryan held it for a while, and that's basically. There's a lot of title changes with this one. Oh, these are like all the championships. Viper's held like fucking 4 different titles. Holy shit. Heyman and Elias, the Angles, the robe-wearing Hooligans. Rest in peace, them and the Hardys. I couldn't have the robe-wearing Hooligans still be the tag team champions in time for Mania. They needed a reason to fucking fight. And I wish I did more with that feud too, honestly. I held it for 3.5 months though, which is not bad. I don't think Heyman and Elias held it for that much, but let's see. They held it for 10 weeks almost. That shows how little I care about the tag titles. I should have just unified them way earlier on, but I never did. Viper, how's there only been 3 title changes? I don't know. Have I just had to be the champion most of the time? No, huh, I don't know. I'll say I didn't add the title in until later. That could possibly be a thing. So Viper, Nia Jax, and Viper. And meanwhile it says Viper is a 3-time champion, Nia Jax 3-time champion, so it does not include some of them for some reason. Alexa Bliss with 531 days, Viper with 130, Ronda Rousey with 1 day. I'm not a big Ronda Rousey fan, which is like really why she's not been used that much. But I wanted to include her at Mania somehow. So I just had her manage Alexa Bliss. Ryswag was champion for about 11 weeks. Jimmy Dunn and Gavin had the title for 12 or so weeks, or 13? Yeah, 13. Also, Billy and Rollins were the champions too. However, for some reason, I don't see Rollins. Unless Rollins maybe had it for with 2 different people? With 1 person. How Seth Rollins? That doesn't make sense, but okay. They're not even showing anything, what the fuck? See, Viper finally, she's won all the championships, so she currently has all the championships. Nothing really big, but Becky Lynch was the champion for a while. Brie Wright had the belt for a while before becoming a jobber. I forgot about that. And Bliss had the title more than usual. Nakamura, Rey Mysterio, Shinsuke, Kalisto, Shinsuke, Rey Mysterio, Messiah, Ryswag, Seth Rollins. And it's Jared. Oh, I thought Jericho had it before. Nakamura fucking won it like 3 times. Holy shit. Oh yeah, because the I should have had them fight at Mania. I don't get why I didn't. Rey Mysterio, Shinsuke Nakamura was probably the best feud I had in this whole fucking thing. So many Daniel Bryans though. How long did Ryswag have it for? Because I kind of just had the belt on him for a while because I didn't know what to do with it. 97 days. Yeah, and then last but not least, Universal Championship. I don't think Bobby Roode's ever had it before in this whole thing. Yes, that's his first time. Cody Rhodes had it for a day. I had Lars have it for 2 days. Remember, Lars Sullivan's little like weak sprint. I didn't have anything to do with him. I just wanted to do a cool thing here and there. Rollins had the championship for a month. Braun had it for a month. A lot of short reigns, like Adam Cole for 6 weeks. Roman Reigns, I don't know if that's the game or not. But Ric Flair was like the longest reigning for sure in this whole series in this championship. At 112 days. I don't know who the longest reigning champion for a single reign was though. It would take too long to find out. It was probably let's see if we can quickly find out. Oh duh, Billy probably. It was either, if Billy was not, then it was most likely either Viper. I don't know. I don't really know. Choose yourself all the champions though. What the fuck? Well, guys, thanks for watching Universe Mode. 145 episode World Adventure. It was wild. Let's see what the first show is. Oh, Drew Gallagher was on it. Ryswag versus Strowman. Plus, alright, cool. Well, guys, is it gonna switch between the championships? No. Okay. I'm gonna leave you in this image of Paul Heyman in his underwear. Thanks for watching. That was a fucking fun 10-month recording session, really? What do you think about it? Holy shit. This is the longest, I think, oh no, this is the second longest series I've ever recorded in terms of span and time span. This was 10 months and 2 weeks about, but Yu-Gi-Oh! Tag Force Arc 5 special was over a year. Or it was just under a year. I don't fucking know. And also, Legacy of the Duels was probably fucking long too. Yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. I'll leave it on Ryswag because he's the best, even though he didn't really win much. He only had like one title in this whole series. So yeah.